Stupid Garbage Podcast.
Oh, I like that.
Save that for the pod.
You're really sweet, though.
Yeah. How are you, darling? I'm gonna take this and put it over here.
Ah. Ow.
So you always, every time, start the recording when we're doing these in bed.
Yeah.
Take your teeth out first.
I know.
But
it's part of my routine, and I just kind of it's a part of my body when I go to bed, so I don't think about the fact that I'm wearing them. So.
Jessica wears dentures, so here we are, but only to bed. It's a strange system.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I have to chew gum throughout the day because I clench my jaw to the point where I get headaches because I'm a crazy person.
That's...
I should be wearing the teeth all day.
That sounds like a problem that a dog at the pound would have. Yeah, this little pupper, this is Peanut. No one wants Peanut because he clenches his jaw so hard that he gets stress headaches and then he shits on the carpet.
Poor baby.
This is Peanut.
Peanut and Peaches.
Yeah, exactly.
What a team.
A team of rivals. Like that book about Abraham Lincoln.
Exactly.
His cabinet was called a team of rivals because he obviously forced them to be a team, being his cabinet, being a wartime cabinet at that. But they had very differing opinions, particularly the secretaries of the Navy. And this is Simon Cameron, who's a staunch abolitionist. Believes that all slaves should be freed, has believed it for his whole life. And meanwhile, we have Edward Bates, who has once again come to this meeting in blackface. Tension in the room could be cut with a knife.
You're cute.
Salmon P. Chase over here. Yeah, thank you.
You're very sweet.
Salmon P. Chase over here believes in secularism, the separation of church and state. Meanwhile, William Seward believes that God belongs in these cabinet meetings and is trying to prove it. He's under the table right now, sucking Salmon Chase's dick, trying to make him see God. It is a strange, roundabout way.
I'm gonna go to bed.
To do what he's trying. Please, you go to sleep. I'm going to keep talking about Abraham Lincoln's cabinet.
Please don't.
Okay. What do you got for the pod? It's a minisode, so you only need about 90 seconds of content to pretend like you're carrying your weight.
Do you know that? Fuck you. Do you know the way you were talking about?
Fuck you, bitch.
How you want your funeral, you
bitch
want it.
Girl.
You can you stop?
You fuck you, bitch girl. Yeah, go ahead.
How you were saying that when you die, you want to be stuffed with popcorn.
If I die.
And then cremated.
If I die.
If you don't die, you can make me see God, I guess. I don't know what I'm implying with that, but.
That was the dumbest. Just gloss right over it, because that didn't make any sort of sense. Yeah.
You can make me see God.
No, okay, please don't touch the outside of my face like that. Don't reach across my face. You're on my left side, and you just reached to stroke the right side of my face. I don't think you understand how unsettling that is.
I mean, look, no one ever... Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking gross. It's
like
the sort of move that E.T. would do.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like when I hit you, sometimes I'll hit you from both the front and the back and make you like a sandwich, and you hate it.
I do hate it, Jessica.
It's a really effective move.
It's not an effective move. It makes me want to punch you in the throat.
Exactly, it really upsets you, which is
I know, but Jessica, I'm between the two of us. I don't mean to. I wouldn't bring this up except for we're talking about when you take it upon yourself to physically attack me. I'm an apex predator in this relationship. I'd collapse your windpipe.
Sure.
You can't provoke me with violence and hope that maybe I'll snap and escalate, because if I do that, you'll die.
No, I don't want you to escalate. I just want you
Then
to...
stop bragging about how effectively your attacks upset me.
Yeah, no, I stand by that. I just want
Jessica, you hit me, I don't know, conservatively, twice a day.
Yeah.
Oh, usually as hard as you can.
No.
For the better part of a decade now.
I've never once hit you as hard as I can.
Well, you have, first of all. Second of all...
Well, only when you ask me to.
No, I don't.
To settle a bet.
I don't. So,
look,
you look. You've hit me probably 3,000 times.
No.
Maybe... What do you mean no?
No, I don't hit you.
I just said twice a day, and you said yeah.
Yeah, like little taps,
And
like a knock on your forehead. Like,
okay, don't knock on my forehead. We've been dating for, I don't know, 2,000 days at this point. So 3,000 is probably a low estimate.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm sorry that my grade school arithmetic blew right past you.
No, it's...
Oh my god. My point is that you've hit me 3,000 times, and I have yet to hit you back.
Little taps, and you've punched me.
I've never punched you.
Yeah, you punched me the same way I hit you.
I've never punched you. I've never, not once, have punched you in my life.
You give me little baby punches.
I push you playfully.
Yeah.
But I've never punched you. Even
I've never hit you.
No, you have. Jessica.
No, you're
just
stupid.
Oh.
I'd hit you right now if I was the type to hit.
Yeah, I'm convinced that as soon as this microphone goes off,
oh my god!
I'd like to make this episode an all-nighter.
Oh my god!
Until the sun comes up.
Stop it.
And then Jessica will have to scuttle back underground where she spends her days. Jessica, it's 4 a.m. You cannot scream. Sorry. It is actually... Oh, pretty close. 3:58 in the a.m., dear reader.
It was 2:20 when Rob said,
it was
hey,
2:20 an hour and a half ago. Jessica, what do you have for the pod?
You were like, hey, let's do
a podcast, and now we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, an hour.
Jessica. What do you have for the pod? Besides these redheaded complaints, what do you have?
I feel like you're a bit of a bitch, and Ow!
Say your last words.
You avoided me all day? Oh,
I didn't avoid you. First of all, you left the house. I was not avoiding you. I was here, and you were gone.
I don't know. I was back since 4. I was back since 7.
All right. Getting some mixed signals here.
I was back since 7.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you know the way you said that when you die...
Yes, popcorn, cremation.
Yes. And I was thinking, like, oh, cool, like, what cool ways can I die or whatever? I saw a post...
No, I'm sorry. This is not how I want to die.
Fine. How I want to handle my...
remembrance service, fine.
So, there was one, and it was saying, like, I want at my funeral to have it be a closed casket, and then I want there to be playing the Jack in the Box.
Pop Goes the Weasel. You can't just misquote other people's tweets.
Yeah,
that's not a... Okay, Jessica. You have to bring up a topic that will hopefully provoke further conversation.
Well, I was going to say, I was looking at our podcast Instagram, and I found one of our fellow podcasters. Mm-hmm. Link in description, because I won't remember.
Link is not in the description.
Whatever. And
there's nothing in the description.
Anyway, so they had a burial practice that, I think it's called the Tibetan sky burial. So see, fuck you, I'm bringing up a topic that I'm going to educate you on, you fucking bitch.
Great.
Be a little bit less enthusiastic, please. So anyway, basically it's a practice, obviously practiced in Tibet, and I think some areas of, like, China, they said, like, Mongolia, I think some places in India, I don't fucking know.
More countries.
And, I mean,
Nepal,
I want to clarify
Southern Kazakhstan, that
because it's 4 a.m, like,
Bangladesh.
I don't have my notes, so I don't, this is, like, a minute and a half of me reading the Wikipedia article, and then,
This is good.
Dozing off for 40 minutes.
Stretch for time on a 10-minute episode.
So, I'm just saying, don't quote me on anything that I'm
saying.
Oh
my god, no one's gonna quote you because no one's gonna get to the end of this fucking story.
Oh my god.
Jessica,
hey,
they've tuned out.
Can you be nicer to me?
You're right. What is a Tibetan sky burial?
So basically, the whole point is, so it's like the Buddhists, and they're saying we're going to give back to the earth, and it's considered a generous practice.
What do they do?
Sorry, you're right. So basically, like, you go and you take your body...
If you're in Tibet or China...
Just wherever.
Or India.
They have specific burial grounds at the top of mountains.
Yes.
Where you just plop a body.
Yeah.
And then the birds eat you. The vultures.
They feed you to a bird.
Yeah.
That's not...
They just, like, put your body out, and then whoever gets it, gets it.
Okay,
What's
that's not burial rites. That's
that
just deep...
Your...
Scavengers?
Yeah, but, like, it's, like, a more scientific word.
Oh, yeah, they,
It's like Courant or something. What is it?
Well, I don't know if it's Courant, but they're, prey feeders, something like that. Carrion feeders?
Yes.
I mean,
carrion.
Well, carrion is just any
That's close.
dead... Well, no, carrion is just any dead, just any carcass, but
Oh.
they are not carrion.
Damn it.
They eat carrion, but
Okay.
there's another word where it's their scrap feeders or...
Okay.
I don't remember, but
Anyway.
there's another term, but I wouldn't say it's more scientific than scavenger.
Well, I was thinking carrion.
Okay, well, you were thinking incorrectly.
Well, sure, but I read the word. Anyway, so, yeah, you basically just, like, pop your body
Make
and,
human carrion.
and they leave you, and then, yeah, they're, you know, people, the lucky ones get to devour you. But apparently, because of the marginalization of religion, urbanization, and the decrease in vulture population.
All these goddamn liberal cucks made it so that the sky Buddhists can't feed their dead to vultures anymore.
I love it so much.
Another one of life's simple pleasures ruined by meddling bureaucracy.
That's where I want to be buried, or whatever. Not buried at all, but that's what I want to do when I die.
I'll give them...
Give my body to peaches.
I'll give him... Yeah, he'll swallow you whole. I'll give him points. He won't even blink. I'll give you points, or them points, for their marketing prowess to brand, yeah, we're too lazy to bury our bodies, so we just leave them out in the sun and the birds eat them. We call that a sky burial.
It's great. I love it.
It's a hell of a...
Metal.
It made it sound like they actually did something, when in fact, you'll notice, they don't.
No, I mean...
They just put the bodies out with the trash.
But people have, like, they show a corpse, like, in someone's backpack, and they have to walk to the top of a mountain. Like,
yeah,
it's
where
not...
they dump their garbage.
Yeah, but it's a trek. It's not, like, an easy...
Yeah, because they live in the mountains. Everything is at the top of a mountain when you live on top of a mountain.
I don't know about that, Rob.
I do know about it. I've been up into the mountain. I've been in the Himalayas. I've met these people.
Not been to Tibet.
I was in Tibet.
What?
Jessica, Tibet is an autonomous region that spans across a number of countries because it's not...
You never told me you went to Tibet.
I've told you when I went to India.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Rob. Some people live at the bottom of the Tibetan mountains.
Yeah, not these people.
You idiot. It's everybody.
Don't call me an idiot. I'm the one who's been to the Himalayas.
It's everybody, Rob.
It's not everybody. It's not everybody. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. You're wrong. It's not everybody.
You don't know anything.
I do know something because I've been there.
But you never witnessed a sky burial.
Jessica, you prefaced all this by saying you didn't know anything about any of this.
Neither do you.
And no, well, I at least have the common sense and discernment to be able to say that's not how that works. It's not everyone. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's like arguing against a sea cucumber. What? Even if I'm right, I can't win. To what end? Am I going to convince you, and then what? You're going to go proliferate this knowledge? No, of course not. You're going to forget it because you have a hole in the middle of your brain. And then, what is it fucking... You won't believe me.
You verbally abused me. I feel verbally abused.
Okay, those are two different statements. One of them is true.
By you.
And one of them... Right. One of them...
I want to clarify.
No, I figured. Yeah, thank you. I had managed to piece that together. Stellar detective that I am. One of those statements is a fact, and one of those statements is what you tell people. To paint me in the light that you choose to paint me in when you talk to people about me.
I would never.
The most negative light humanly possible.
I would never.
I've never said a negative thing about you to anyone. All you do is that.
How dare you?
No, I don't know what to
All
do
I
with
speak are truths and facts, and then people interpreted them in a way. Let's not
go sleep in the car.
Spread our dirty laundry
you're gonna,
all over this podcast.
Okay, first of all, it's air your dirty laundry. Second of all, Jessica, you don't get to say the thing you want to say and then go, all right, enough of that.
Well, you brought it up, and
no, I didn't.
What am
You
I supposed
say
to do, just not address it?
You dumb bitch. You said you verbally abused me, Rob, and then I started talking about it. I didn't bring it up. I was telling you that you were preposterous.
And I'm
for your views
on abused right here, right now, by this.
You're not abused because I'm telling you that something you said is wrong.
You're just mean.
No, man, I was trying to be polite, and then you functionally called me an asshole. Because I'm the retard.
You're a goddamn twat, that's what you
Because I'm the one who's actually been to the Himalayas and met some of these fucking people, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're a fool. Who's been to the Himalayas?
Thank you for allowing me that. For not refuting, not refuting objective fact. Thanks. Anyway, that seems like as good a place as any to kill myself. So, see you later, pod racers.